Hey everyone, it's Jaymie here, and I wanted to make sure to get out a McGrath family video to talk about November and December. So we have a lot of positive, highlights to highlight. So I wanted to make sure we get hit on those as well this month. For December, hello, we are on the November difference maker, and that is going to Alex Link, who is the service manager at the Dubuque Chevy location. And Stacy wrote, I want to give a huge shout out to Alex and the service advisors at Dubuque Chevy. Alex went over and above to make sure the service department was ready for the Techion switchover. He put in extra hours himself and made sure his team was up to speed and ready for the change. In turn, his hard work and the work of the service advisors following direction and correcting issues on the spot made my job as their warranty admin so much easier. I really want to thank Alex and his team for being so prepared for this change to Techion. They are my favorites. That is awesome. A huge shout out to Alex and the whole Dubuque Chevy service team. I love hearing about those things because, we talk a lot about giving great customer service and great experience, but we also talk about how everybody in this company is a customer of each other as well. And, the way that how we're all tied together in one unit. And so that really just shows what we do on the front end affects everybody else's job and how much smoother that can be. So a great job to that team. And thanks to Stacy for filling that out for that team as well. Also, congratulations to Alex because he just became a new dad. So that's exciting. Also want to go over some anniversaries. We've got some really good, awesome milestones happening. So we're going to go, it's anybody 5 years and above. I would love to do all of them, but I think we'd be here all day if we went through all of them. So for 5 years, we have Rick Kruger, Mike Kress, and Trevor McKern, and James Brown. 6 years, Tristan Holt. 7 years, Christy Engel, Dave Schmierbach, and Christopher Robertson. At 8 years, we have John Schliemann, Trey McCauley, and Donald Poulton. At 9 years, we have Kyle Roper and Hannah Ellis. 10 years, we have Jeremy Smith, Jeff Mullinex, and Ben Rusnick. 11 years, we have Mark Meyer, Trenda Myers. 13 years, we have John Hoy. 21 years, we have Todd Poland. And 26 years, we have Rob Olive. So that is a huge crew of people, an amazing amount of years of service. We appreciate you so much. Make sure to give everybody a shout out if that's your team member or colleague. Tell them thank you so much. We also have some really awesome promotions that have happened in the last month. Nick Holmes has moved to a retail tech at Hyundai. John Stute has moved to the shop foreman at Toyota. Jax Lee has become a tech at Kia. Chase Montagna has become the sales manager at Ford Used. Tyler Ofield's become a sales manager at Chevy of Dubuque. Clay Gray is a finance manager at Chevy of Dubuque as well. And then Maurice Davis has become a technician for small dent repair here at the Chevy campus. So everybody give a round of applause for those people. A huge congrats. Way to live that relentless pursuit of growth and making yourself the obvious choice for those promotions. Some news and events that are going on that we want to make sure we're keep you up to date with. First of all, if you haven't heard yet, we won Coolest of the Cool Places to Work for the Corridor Business Journal. So if you don't remember back in August, September time, I was emailing on a pretty regular basis. Please fill out this survey. Please fill out the survey. And we did, and we were nominated as one of the coolest places to work. How that works is they actually give top 8 in each category, small, medium, and large. So we were in the 100 plus employee category. Which really we could be in the 500 plus category, but there is no such thing. And we got ranked as the top 8 in our category, which was amazing. And then we actually ended up winning the whole entire thing out of all the organizations, small, medium, or large. And that was all because of you. So it was your feedback, your responses that got us there, which was really, really cool and special. And I was talking about this when we accepted the award, and we talk a lot about, HBO, we said we're in the people business first, the car business second. And I feel like this award really highlights that, which is really cool. And we've gotten a lot of other awards in the past, not to brag, but I think this one's my favorite because, we can send in metrics or stats or things like that. And they say, oh, good job. You've hit this goal. We're going to award you an award from a manufacturer. But this all came from you guys saying, what you love about the organization and why you like working here. And that's the ultimate compliment. And I know if you ask anybody, I know anytime someone gets asked when I'm around, what's the best part about working here? The number one answer is the people, and that's because of you. And so I always say, I'm sure these other people are great, but we have the best people that work here at this organization. So thank you so much for being so great and making us the coolest of the cool places to work in the corridor. So hats off to all of you. A couple of other things that are happening and coming up. We actually have our Dubuque holiday party this Saturday, so we're excited to celebrate with our Dubuque team. December 19th is our ugly Christmas sweater day. So wear your appropriate ugly Christmas sweaters on Thursday, December 19th. Send in your pictures to events@mcgrathauto.com to get submitted into winning. We will give out a couple of prizes. Ugliest. I don't even remember. Zach will put them on. Jody just sent out an email. We'll put them all on. There's a couple different categories, but we're also having one other category, which is People's Choice. So it's like, and the People's Choice, all of them are going to get put up on social media. And then basically by the 26th of December, whatever photo has the most likes will win a gift card for People's Choice Awards. So make sure to send those in on the 19th so you can get in there and then have your friends like your post of your picture so you can win. And then saving the date, we'll send out an official invite with an RSVP coming up after the new year. But January 25th, December 25th, it'll be Christmas. January 25th, we are celebrating our holiday party with great entertainment, awards, and food. And we have bought a lot of fun prizes to give out that night too. That'll be downtown at the Doubletree in Cedar Rapids. And then as a reminder, we'll be closed Monday the 23rd through Wednesday the 25th to enjoy time with your friends and family and some peace during the holiday season. So hopefully you can enjoy that. And then we actually just wrapped up our McGrath Cares Holiday Toy Drive. So huge thank you to everybody that took an angel tree or grabbed some toys and presents. And we had a great way to drop off at Waypoint in town, and then the Toys for Tots in the other locations to help those in need this holiday season. So thank you for everybody who participated in that. We really appreciate it. A couple of other things. We are going to be having our service BBB banquet tomorrow night to honor our biggest, baddest, best in service. As you probably heard from Gavin, we are postponing our sales BBB banquet just to give us a little bit more time after James' passing. It just would not be the same. It just wouldn't feel right to do it without him tonight, excuse me. You're going to see this on Friday, but I'm doing it on Wednesday, so spoiler alert. So that is going to be moved to January 8th, which is a Wednesday. Everything will stay the same as far as programming goes. We're just moving the date just to give everybody a little bit more time, and everyone can spend time with their family and not be worried about an awards banquet tonight. So but I do want to really honor and congratulate everyone that has hit BBB for the year. In case you don't know what BBB is, it's biggest, baddest, best. So each department, parts, service, and service advisors, technicians, and salespeople all have different metrics that they have to hit to be qualified for the month. And then if they do it 6 or more times out of the year, they get invited to the banquet in December. And so I'm going to run through real quick. I just really want to congratulate everyone. This is a really big honor. It's one of my favorite events of the year because people have worked hard all year to hit these goals and metrics, and we want to celebrate them for it. So I'm going to go over the service and parts ones first. They're intermingled, and then I'll go over the sales ones. So from Dubuque Volkswagen Hyundai, Kira Pratt. From Chevy of Dubuque, we have Keith Recker and Jordan Hoffman. From the Collision Center in Dubuque, we have Greg Ware, Pat Hochhausen, and Mitch Garrity. From Volkswagen Marion, we have Riley Hall, Cody Schmidt, and Trent Jochimson. From Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, we have Javon Jones, Stephen Nicholson, Stephen Elmer, Austin Caldwell, Shane Garbers, Chris Jansen, and Todd Turner. From Toyota of Iowa City, we have Dave Byerly, Brady Garmo, Jeff Jones, Robert McDonald, Miguel Cruz, Josiah Nace, Scott Jones. From Pat McGrath Chevyland, we have Brett Sargent, Trevor McKern, Colin Peters, John Schliemann, Beth Haydenfelt, Madison McCormick, Eric Lormer, Mike Castillo, Colin Peters, Jared Martin, Colby Felberg, Jared Lucky, Caitlin Kuhn, at BGC we have Caitlin Kuhn. At Kia, Hyundai Kia, we have Steve Burns and Wes Geiser. From Ford, we have Tim Felty, Matt Kramanik, Nick Reed, and Chad Homkamp. As well as Kia, we have Ben Wilson, Landon Mertz, Josh Stackhouse, Ford, Kia. It's all one. They're giving me separate, but it's really just all, a big happy campus up there. Josh Stackhouse, Brett Merck, Stephanie Boscom, and Jeff Molinek. So everybody give them a round of applause. Give them a pat on the back when you see them for hitting BBB for the year. What a great accomplishment. I'm also going to hit on our sales BBB members as well. And so we are going to do that. From Davenport, we have Berto Adame. From Dubuque Volkswagen Hyundai, we have Tony Hickman. Marion Volkswagen, we have Cole Carlson, Alex Strom, and Jordan Strong. Dodge, we have Ryan Dombaugh, Trey McCauley, and Gary Subi. From Dubuque Chevy, we have Cameron Timon, Jacob Geiken, Dylan Sprague, and Dave Schmierbach. From Fleet, we have Tyler Young, Garrett Ellard, Jeff Melcher, Jeremy Smith, Anthony Hobson. And Kia and Ford Hyundai Kia campus, we have Hannah Swift, Joe Damaris, Calvin Bowman, Chase Montagna, Logan Novak, Noah Dawson, and Carter Veith and Jason Murley. From Buick GMC Cadillac, we have Dick Lynch, who just recently retired just this month. Congrats to Dick. But we forced him to come to BBB. Just kidding. He is excited to come. And then also at the Chevy campus, we have Devin Canty, Zach Steele, John Baker, Dustin Austin, Ben Taylor, Cody Monk, Rick Miller, Nicole Elledge, Joe Wilson, and Everett Brown. And from our Toyota campus, we have Tyler Hemphill, Theron Stolke, John Blaber, Kurt Dillon, Darius Lovelace, Aaron Carpenter, John Hunter, Damon Coppice, Frank Herring, Kyle Triplett, Sean Still, Mario Garcia, Aaron Woodward, Josh Hicks, Hunter Schmidt, and Mike Huber. So a huge congrats to everybody there. A big shout out, actually, Jason Murley and Mike Huber on retail sales were neck and neck for who is going to have the most cars sold this year. And Mike Huber did squeak out just a little bit at top. But honestly, huge congrats to both of them and everyone on this list. What a great accomplishment. And we've had a couple people actually that have been promoted through the year that would have qualified or did qualify already that have now moved on to being a manager, which is awesome as well. So that's a huge congrats to everybody. If you're still with me, because I know that was a lot of names and a lot of people, I just wanted to touch on one last thing before I wrap up. I know that on Wednesday today we had EAP services that were available, employee assistance program services, essentially some therapists and counselors on site at the Chevy location that were available for anybody in need. Whether you utilize them or not, that is okay, whatever you need. But we do have 10 sessions available to each person that works here, as well as the people in their household as an employee benefit. If you go onto our Ethos portal or go, you can find information on how to get a hold of them to schedule an appointment, or you can reach out to our HR team. But whether it's related to James passing, or even if it's just for other reasons, we have those sessions available for you to use. It's free therapy sessions, counselors, just someone to talk to. And so please, if you are needing someone to reach out to and talk to, utilize those. We want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. The holidays can be an amazing, joyful time, but sometimes, especially with situations like this, that can also remind us of the loved ones we've lost. So please take care of yourselves as well. But really, on behalf of our whole family and everything, we appreciate everything you're doing and everything you've done. And thank you so much for this year. It's been an amazing, amazing year, and we're so lucky to be able to do this with all of you. And so hopefully you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays and a Happy New Year. And if you need anything, we are here for you. So make sure you know that.